Right, it's me again. This is the second, from the A.S.A.P project, the number 2 video, so yeah, and I want to talk about regarding Alymony, I forgot to mention the previous video. I'm Brazilian, and I also have a daughter. Her name is Alanis Weber, and she's 9 years old now. And in Brazil there's a very ridiculous law regarding alimony. That is, if you don't pay, you go to jail. Simple as that. They just snap you and I just go put you. I think it's ridiculous that, cause how are you supposed to pay alimony if you go behind bars? So for me it's a bit ridiculous that, and something should be done about it, cause Brazilian see it's not only this law and that, like killers and cop killers, rapists and all that, they all can get away with it. And like some hard work parents that sometimes get in trouble, and of course there's the one that don't deserve any regard on them. They do deserve being behind bars, you see. But the thing is, I think something should be done about it, because I think it's very unfair with that. Should pay a fine, or make sure they pay, or make that we work. And this ridiculous law becomes even more ridiculous, because they go after folks, or your next to kin, to make you pay for that. So that's very ridiculous. This was the main event that happened to me last week, but I cannot say much about it for now. But it was the most worst traumatized event that happened to me, because I was behind bars, among some heavy criminals, and that there is no right to visit it, and there's no right at all to anything at all in there. So I think that's quite ridiculous here and should be changed. Yeah, please don't get me wrong, folks. Not like the consul tax that you go to jail or there, and the jail here has nothing to do with your detention sentence there, because I've always been already in there, which I've been mentioning some other previous videos that I'll be making, So yeah, so I would like to say is that something should be changed, or make sure the guys work, or make some community work, or some volunteer work, or some whatsoever that make sure he can pay, but not putting behind bars, unless he fails about them put behind bars. Something should be done, because it's pretty unfair, because like in my case, it drove me whole family, me folks, they drove all mad, me girl as well, she went mad, because they just come arrest you, no communication, you have no right to visit, and you have nothing, and they put like 70% interest in the whole amount, plus more fees here and fees there, so if you want like 2 grand, you end up paying like 7 grand, and then you go to jail and you end up there for like 90 days, and that's it, it makes it even worse. So I see no point at all in this ridiculous law, to be honest. So that's what I'm talking now about, that's the thing that happens here, that's very unfair, to be honest, and it happened to me, so I think that should be changed about, because I love my daughter, and in my case, I'm away from her, I'm like in the middle center of Brazil now, I'm from the south, but she's on the top north, and I only get to see her like twice a year, if I'm lucky, because her mother, Renata, well, she never makes anything easy anyhow, so it's hard, like if this law puts me there for 90 days and I didn't have the money to pay for her whole life, for these 9 years, I never get the chance to spend the 90 days with her, you see. So I think it's quite a bit unfair, to be honest, so something should be changed. I'm still a bit shaken up for this event, because it just happened. I just got released less than a week ago. That's when I finally decided to make this project and make this video. So that's what I'm saying there to all the parents there. For all the parents, all the Brazilian parents, hey la, pay your alimony, make sure you pay that, trust me, you don't want to go there to the shithole there where a pig could spit. Ta-da, folks.